God says, my beloved child, do not move away from this voice right now. For heaven itself is opening a secret that was hidden from you. There is a person who thought they could take something that belongs to you. A person who believed no one was watching their actions. But God says, every hidden deed has a day of exposure. And that day is here. Stay with me until the end, for what you are about to hear will leave you astonished. Listen closely, because in the silence of last night, their name was written in the book of justice. This person walked into places they should never have walked. They touched things that were never theirs. They took what belonged to your life, your peace, your inheritance. But God says the time for covering it up is over. The heavens have sounded an alarm, and the angels have circled their name in fire. My child, do not skip, because this is unfolding even as you listen. Every plan they made against you is now being reversed. They will try to explain themselves. They will try to cover their tracks. But the divine hand is already moving. God says, the courts of heaven have released a verdict, and the earth will see it manifest. This person who caused you so much heaviness is about to be brought to a place where their mask cannot survive anymore. Stay here, because the truth is breaking open. And you are about to see how God defends the innocent. My child, the very thing they thought they could keep forever is slipping from their hands. The angels have been watching. The records have been taken. And now justice will not wait any longer. God says, I am restoring what was stolen. I am returning what was taken. I am lifting you up from the shadows into a place of glory. Do not walk away now, for the moment of their fall is the moment of your rise. Stay till the end, because what happens next is the turning point of your story. Heaven is moving in your favor and no one can stop what has already been decreed over your life. My beloved child, you are not hearing this by accident. You are hearing this because the heavens have decided that today is the day your eyes will be opened. God says, do not think for one moment that what was taken from you has gone unnoticed. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of confusion has been recorded. The person who tried to rob you of what was rightfully yours thought they could escape divine sight. But the eyes of heaven have been following their every step. Do not skip, because what I reveal in this moment is the justice you have been waiting for. This person built their life on deception, but deception cannot stand against the eternal truth. They whispered lies. They manipulated situations. They used your absence to gain what they never earned. But now heaven has called their name. And the sound of justice is louder than the sound of their excuses. God says the balance is shifting. The scales are being corrected. And the very thing they stole will become the evidence that condemns them. Stay until the end, because the angels are already moving pieces into place to bring their actions to light. My child, this is not the season for you to mourn anymore. This is the season for you to rise. The person who thought they could harm you will find themselves cornered by their own decisions. They will face doors closing, opportunities slipping, and the very ground beneath them shaking, because heaven has declared that enough is enough. God says, you will watch as they are brought low, not for your destruction, but for your restoration. What they touched will no longer belong to them. It will return to you multiplied. Do not think it's strange when you hear sudden news that surprises even those closest to you. The tables are turning quickly. The secrets are spilling. And the hidden is being exposed. The voice of heaven is roaring against the one who took your peace, your name, your blessing, and their season of pretending is over. God says, I am lifting you from the shadows of betrayal into the brightness of vindication. Stay here, do not move away. For this is the hour when heaven fights for you. My beloved child, your story is not ending in shame. It is beginning in glory. The one who tried to bury you will watch you rise higher than they ever imagined. The one who thought they had silenced you will see your voice reach nations. God says, what is unfolding is not just about punishment. It is about your destiny being unlocked. This is the day heaven draws a line that no one can cross again. Remain here until the end, because you are about to witness the greatest turnaround of your life. My beloved child, the Spirit of God says, stay here, for the story is still unfolding, and the moment of truth is closer than you think. What was once hidden in darkness is now trembling under the light of exposure. This person thought their secrets would remain locked away, but every shadow is about to speak, and every silence is about to testify. God says, the hour of unveiling is here, and you will not just hear rumors, you will see undeniable proof. Do not move, do not skip, for the justice of heaven is about to manifest in real time. They thought they could take from you and walk away without consequence. But heaven has already written their ending. Every lie they planted is sprouting into evidence. Every false smile they wore is being peeled away, and the mask they carried so confidently is cracking in public. God says this is not simply punishment, it is a revelation designed to elevate you. My child, you will watch as the very system they trusted turns against them, because no one can outsmart the hand of God. Stay till the end, because what I am doing will shock even those who doubted you. My beloved child, when you wondered if God had forgotten you, the heavens were preparing this moment. When you cried alone, the angels were already recording every detail. Now those records are opening like scrolls, and the truth is flooding out like rivers that cannot be stopped. This person will be called out, their voice silenced, their schemes dismantled. God says their name will not be lifted in honor anymore, but your name will be restored, strengthened, and crowned with favor. Hold still, for your vindication is in motion. Every attempt they made to block you has become the very road to your rising. The pain you endured is becoming your platform. The shame they threw at you is becoming your testimony. God says the doors that were once locked will swing wide open, and the blessings that were delayed will rush towards you like a flood. The arrest of this person is not only about their downfall, it is the sign of your new beginning. Stay till the very last moment, because your life is shifting even now. My beloved child, you will stand tall again. Those who doubted you will see your strength. Those who laughed at you will witness your joy. The person who took from you is no longer in control, for heaven has taken over. God says this season marks the end of injustice and the start of abundance. Do not skip, for the moment you are hearing about is not far away. It is already knocking on your door. Your story is being rewritten, your chapter is being renewed, and your destiny is secure in my hand. My beloved child, the heavens are still speaking, and the message is not finished. Do not move away, for what you are about to hear is the continuation of a story that will mark your life forever. God says, the person who dared to touch what was sacred in your hands thought their steps were hidden, but the earth is already echoing their guilt. Every move they made in secret has been written into the open sky, and now the world will witness the fall of what they tried to hide. Stay with me, for this unveiling will not only shock many, it will lift you into the light of destiny. The sound of exposure is like thunder rolling across the horizon. The more they try to run, the closer justice comes behind them. God says their arrest is not only a judgment, it is a sign to you, a divine signature proving that I have never left your side. The very same hands that attempted to take from you will now be bound. The very same lips that spoke against you will now tremble in silence. My child, remain until the end, for your vindication is not far. It is already in motion. When you cried in silence, you thought no one was listening, but every tear became a seed of testimony. Heaven collected them, and now those tears are becoming rivers of restoration. God says, your stolen peace is returning. Your delayed blessings are being released, and your name is being cleansed in front of all. Watch carefully, for the downfall of this person is not meant to break you, but to raise you higher than you have ever stood before. My beloved child, the story of your pain is turning into the story of your rising. The world will see a shift they cannot explain. They will wonder how you survived. They will question how you still shine. And you will know it is because heaven never forgot you. God says the very act of justice unfolding now will become the door to opportunities you never imagined. What was taken from you will not only be restored, it will be multiplied beyond measure. Stay here. Do not skip, for the best part has not even been revealed yet. The judgment of the guilty is the announcement of your new beginning. God says, I am giving you beauty for ashes, joy for sorrow, honor for shame. The hand of heaven has already signed it. The angels have already delivered it, and now the world is about to see it. My child, remain until the very end, for the story is still being written and your chapter is about to shine brighter than the sun. My beloved child, the Spirit whispers again, stay here, for the revelation is still flowing and the story is not yet complete. God says, the person who walked boldly in their deceit is now trembling before the weight of truth. They believed their power was untouchable, but now the chains of their own actions are tightening around them. Heaven has declared a decree, and no man, no woman, no authority can reverse what has been spoken from above. Do not skip, for you are standing at the edge of the greatest unveiling you have ever witnessed. This person thought they could mock what was holy, but heaven has the final word. Their laughter will turn into silence, their confidence into trembling, their arrogance into ashes. God says what they took will testify against them. What they touched will rise up as evidence. And the very moment they thought was victory will be remembered as the beginning of their fall. My child, watch and remain, for you are about to see the hand of God write justice in letters of fire across their name. Do you remember the nights when you questioned, why me? Why is this happening? Those nights were not wasted. Every cry reached heaven. Every whisper was heard. And now the answer is coming in power. God says, your story will not end in loss. It will rise in restoration. Your name will not be dragged in the dirt. It will be lifted with honor. The shame they tried to cover you with will be turned into a robe of glory. And all who doubted you will see the favor that has been reserved for you. My beloved child, do not think this is coincidence. This is divine alignment. The angels are already surrounding you, securing what belongs to you, preparing doors to open before you. The person who tried to close your path is now stumbling in their own trap. God says, this is not only about their arrest, it is about your release. This is the moment chains break. This is the moment walls fall. This is the moment you step into what was delayed. Stay till the very end, because heaven has not finished revealing what is yours. God says, I am setting a crown upon your head. I am placing strength in your spirit. I am preparing you for blessings beyond your imagination. The downfall of this person is not your victory alone. It is a heavenly sign that no one can take what I have promised you. My child, remain in this word, for your life is shifting even as you listen. My beloved child, heaven has not stopped speaking, and you must not move away, for this moment is layered with meaning deeper than what the eye can see. God says, what you are witnessing is not just the collapse of one person's deception, it is the announcement of your rising. Their name is falling, but your name is being written in light. Their steps are stumbling, but your path is being straightened. Do not skip, for what is unfolding now will mark the beginning of a chapter no one will ever be able to erase. This person thought they could hide in the shadows forever, but the shadows have turned against them. The very places they ran to for cover are exposing them. The very people they trusted to protect their secrets are speaking truth, and their own actions are testifying louder than their denials. God says every lie will bow to the truth, and the truth is on your side. Stay here because the hour of vindication has already been released from heaven. My beloved child, you have waited long enough. You have endured silently, but this season is different. The pain you carried in private is about to be transformed into public restoration. The broken pieces of your story are being gathered by angels and shaped into a masterpiece no one can deny. God says what they took has already been returned in heaven's book. And soon you will see it with your own eyes. Do not doubt it, for the proof is near and the evidence is undeniable. Look around, because doors that were shut are beginning to open, and opportunities that were delayed are about to rush forward like waves. God says, I am not only exposing what was wrong, I am exalting what is right. You will walk in honor while they sit in shame. You will stand in strength while they are reduced to dust. My child, stay till the end, for you are stepping into a season where no thief, no liar, no deceiver can touch what belongs to you anymore. My beloved child, the downfall of this person is not just an ending. It is the prophecy of your new beginning. It is the sign that everything lost will be restored and everything broken will be rebuilt. God says, the story they tried to write against you has been torn apart, and I myself am writing your destiny anew. This is the hour where your name will shine, where your joy will rise, and where your inheritance will finally rest in your hands. Do not leave. Remain in this word, for heaven is finishing what it started, and your life will never be the same again. My beloved child, you are still here, and that is no mistake. Heaven kept you until this very moment because the message is still being written. The revelation is still being poured. God says, do not turn away, for what is being uncovered is greater than you thought. This person who once walked boldly as if they owned everything around them is now trembling in the face of truth. The hand of heaven has reached into their hidden places and is dragging every secret into the open. Stay here, for you are about to see how powerfully heaven defends you. My beloved child, this is not just about exposure. It is about exchange. God says, what they took will return to you, but it will not return the same way. It will come back pressed down, shaken together, running over, multiplied beyond what you lost. Their fall is the sign of your rise. Their silence is the sound of your breakthrough. The tables have turned, and now the story is no longer written by them. It is being written by God Himself. Think of the moments when you felt invisible, when you thought no one cared, when you wondered if justice would ever come. Those moments are over. God says, I have counted every step. I have stored every tear, and I have marked every injustice. Now the verdict has been read in heaven's court, and no power can overturn it. This person's time of pretending is finished, and your season of shining is beginning. Stay till the end, for this chapter is heavy with glory. My beloved child, as their name is being shaken, yours is being lifted. As their doors are closing, yours are opening. As their influence fades, your light is breaking forth. God says, do not fear what you hear, for every report, every headline, every whisper will only serve as confirmation that heaven has moved on your behalf. You will not have to fight, for the battle is already won, and the angels are securing your destiny even now. Do not miss this moment, for the divine exchange is happening quickly. God says the very thing they thought would bury you is becoming the platform that elevates you. The same voices that doubted you will speak in awe. The same eyes that mocked you will watch your rise. The arrest of this person is not the end of their story. It is the beginning of yours. Heaven is saying, my child, your name is being redeemed, your inheritance restored, your joy multiplied. Stay here. Stay till the last word, for this is not a story you will forget. God says, I am writing your life into the book of victory. I am placing honor where there was shame. I am giving you songs where there were tears. This is the turning point. This is the moment heaven has prepared. And this is the sign that what belongs to you will never again be touched by the hands of deceit. My beloved child, do not move away now, for the river of revelation is still flowing, and what comes next will leave you in awe. God says the chains of truth are tightening around the one who dared to touch what was not theirs. Every hidden step is being traced. Every whispered lie is being uncovered. Every stolen piece is being brought into the open. This is the hour where heaven itself proves that nothing escapes the eyes of the Almighty. Stay here, for the unfolding has only just begun and your spirit must hear it. My beloved child, you have been waiting for answers, and now the answers are rushing toward you like a flood. God says, I did not forget. I did not delay. I was preparing the perfect time. And now that time has come. The person who thought they could laugh at your pain is no longer laughing. The one who believed they could stand untouchable is now shaking. The heavens have spoken and the earth must bow. Their downfall is not an accident. It is divine timing, and you are the witness chosen to see it. Listen, for heaven is not only exposing them, it is exalting you. God says, I am turning the stage around. Where you once stood in shadows, you will now stand in light. Where you once sat in silence, your voice will echo like thunder. Every tear you cried is being transformed into fuel for your rising. Stay till the end, for what I am building in you is stronger than what was ever stolen from you. My beloved child, even as their name is falling, your name is rising. Even as their doors are closing, your doors are opening. God says, I am not only removing what harmed you, I am preparing a place of honor for you. The very people who doubted you will speak your name with respect. The very crowd that ignored you will turn to witness your light. This moment is the turning of seasons, the lifting of burdens, the shifting of destiny. Do not skip, for heaven is still revealing. God says, the one who betrayed you will watch as blessings surround you. The one who took from you will see what I return to you multiplied. The arrest of this person is the sign that your captivity is over. The sound of their fall is the announcement of your freedom. My beloved child, remain until the last word, because you are about to step into the chapter that was promised from the beginning. This is not the end of your story. It is the opening of your crown. God says, I am sealing you with glory. I am clothing you with strength. I am releasing into your hands what no thief can ever take again. My child, stay with me, for this is the moment where heaven rewrites everything and your tomorrow will shine brighter than you ever imagined. My beloved child, remain right here, for the story is still breathing. The revelation is still being poured and the voice of heaven has not yet finished. God says, what is happening now is bigger than what you imagined. The one who took from you believed the silence of men meant the silence of God. But heaven never closed its ears to your cry. Every hidden act has been weighed. Every stolen piece has been recorded. And now the gavel of justice is striking. Do not skip, for what unfolds in this moment will strengthen your soul. My beloved child, their hands which once clutched what was never theirs are now trembling. Their pride which once stood tall is bending. Their tongue which once twisted truth is silent under the weight of exposure. God says the time of covering up is finished. The walls that once hid them are falling. The ground they stood on is shaking, and their mask is breaking before the eyes of many. Stay here, because you are about to see how the heavens defend the innocent. Do you feel it, child? The air is shifting. The atmosphere is changing, because the season of your waiting is turning into the season of your winning. God says, every tear you shed has been exchanged for strength. Every night you endured has been turned into a testimony. Every shame you carried is being burned away. What they thought would destroy you is becoming the very reason you will shine brighter. Their downfall is not just judgment. It is a signal to the earth that your rising cannot be stopped. My beloved child, listen closely, for the news of their fall will not come quietly. It will shake those around you. It will surprise even those who doubted you. And it will confirm what heaven already declared. God says, I am restoring your place. I am returning what was stolen. I am lifting your head in front of all. The person who tried to bury you is about to watch you stand in a place higher than they ever reached. Do not turn away, for the story is reaching its peak. The chains they tried to put around you are now binding them. The trap they set for you has become their own snare. God says, this is the hour where I show you that no lie outlives truth, no theft outlasts justice, and no betrayal overcomes destiny. You will rise not in secret but in light. You will walk not in weakness but in strength. You will be seen not in shame but in glory. Stay till the end, for this unveiling is the sign that your tomorrow is written in victory. My beloved child, do not fear what comes next, for it is not against you, it is for you. God says the end of their power is the beginning of your breakthrough. The closing of their chapter is the opening of yours. The very evidence of their fall will become the prophecy of your rise. I am declaring you free. I am marking you chosen. I am sealing you for blessings beyond measure. Hold on. Remain, for heaven has the final word, and that word is for your good, my beloved child. Stay with me now, for the current of revelation is still flowing, and heaven has not stopped speaking your name. God says, do not turn away, because this is the hour where everything hidden rises to the surface. The person who once walked boldly in the dark is now being dragged into the light. Their confidence is melting. Their schemes are collapsing. Their secrets are crumbling. Heaven has declared a verdict, and the earth has no choice but to obey. Remain here, for the unfolding is only growing stronger. My beloved child, their arrogance was their downfall. They believed no one saw them, but the eyes of heaven never closed. They believed no one could stop them, but the hand of God is mightier than their pride. God says, every lie they spread is now chasing them. Every deed they buried is now rising against them. And every moment they mocked you is about to return as their judgment. Do not move, for you are standing in the middle of a story where justice kisses mercy and your name is lifted from the ashes. Child, listen closely. Your season of silence is over. You will not walk in the shadow of their betrayal any longer. God says, I am taking the stone they rolled over your destiny and breaking it into dust. I am taking the chains they tried to wrap around your life and turning them into your crown. You thought your story was lost, but I preserved it. And now I am releasing it in front of those who thought you were finished. Stay till the end, for this is the turning point you prayed for. The person who thought they could keep what was yours will now watch it slip from their hands. God says, I am returning what was stolen. I am multiplying what was delayed. I am renewing what was broken. Their fall will be loud, but your rise will be louder. Their shame will be heavy, but your glory will be greater. This is not about revenge, child. This is about restoration. Heaven is not only exposing them, it is exalting you. My beloved child, do not miss this moment. The world may call it coincidence, but you will know it is the handwriting of heaven. God says your steps are ordered, your future is sealed, your inheritance is protected. The downfall of this person is simply the trumpet announcing your breakthrough. The pages are turning quickly now, and the chapter that begins for you is filled with light, honor, and destiny. Stay with me, child, for this word is not finished yet. God says, I will make your life a testimony. I will make your name a banner of hope. I will make your story unforgettable. What was taken will never again be taken. What was stolen will never again be touched. What was delayed will now rush into your hands. This is the hour of unveiling. This is the moment of rising. This is a time where heaven proves that nothing and no one can block what belongs to you. My beloved child, do not leave now. For the voice of heaven is still unfolding, and this moment has been reserved especially for you. God says, I have seen every injustice. I have counted every betrayal. I have weighed every word spoken against you. The person who believed they could take without consequence is now standing at the edge of exposure. Their secrets are no longer safe. Their lies are no longer hidden. Their strength is no longer theirs. Remain here, for the story is reaching its peak. And you are about to see what I have promised. My beloved child, this person thought your silence was weakness, but your silence was strength. They thought their deceit was victory, but their deceit is their downfall. God says every shadow they hid behind is being pierced by the light. Every chain they forged is now binding their own hands. Every step they took toward your harm is now pulling them toward judgment. Do not skip, for this is not only their ending, it is your beginning. Child, listen closely. The heavens have declared your freedom. The very weight that pressed you down is lifting. The very darkness that followed you is breaking. And the very shame they tried to place on you is turning into your crown. God says, I will not allow them to laugh at your pain any longer. I will not allow them to dance on your tears any longer. I am raising you. I am defending you. I am restoring you in ways you cannot yet imagine. My beloved child, the sound of their fall will travel further than their lies ever did. People who once believed their story will now watch their mask fall apart. God says, your name will be cleared. Your honor will be restored. Your destiny will be secured. What they stole is returning. What they blocked is opening. What they broke is being rebuilt. Stay with me, for this unveiling is more than judgment. It is redemption written with your name. Child, do not fear what is coming, for it is not against you. It is for you. The arrest of this person is not the end of the story. It is the sign that your freedom is official. Heaven is shifting the stage, turning sorrow into joy and preparing you to step into the fullness of your promise. God says, I am not just exposing their truth, I am exalting yours. I am not just closing their doors, I am opening yours. I am not just ending their chapter, I am beginning yours. My beloved child, remain until the last word, for this is the part of your story where heaven makes everything clear. God says, I am with you. I am for you. I am lifting you higher than you ever dreamed. No more delays, no more losses, no more shadows. This is your time to rise. This is your season to shine. And this is the moment where heaven proves to all that what belongs to you cannot be taken by anyone. My beloved child, heaven still whispers your name, and the story has not yet finished. Do not move away now, for this is the moment where the greatest unveiling begins. God says, the person who believed their actions would stay buried is now being carried into the open by the weight of truth. Their strength is gone. Their plans are broken. Their time is over. Stay here, because what you are about to hear is not just about their downfall. It is about your deliverance. My beloved child, I have seen how you endured. I have seen the nights when your heart asked, will justice ever come? And now the answer is before you. God says every hidden deed they thought no one noticed has been recorded, and every tear you cried has been treasured. The scales are tipping in your favor. Their arrest is not a coincidence. It is the sign that the heavens have ruled in your defense. Remain till the end, for this story is unfolding as a testimony for your life. Child, listen closely. The one who took from you thought they had silenced you, but I am amplifying your voice. They thought they had erased your path, but I am carving a new road for you. God says, the very evidence of their betrayal will become the announcement of your restoration. The very shadow they pushed you into will now become the stage where I lift you into the light. Do not skip, for this is not just a message. It is the turning of your destiny. My beloved child, every barrier they built is falling. Every lie they created is unraveling. Every weapon they formed is breaking. God says, you are rising from the dust. You are walking out of the shadows. You are stepping into the fullness of your promise. Their fall is loud, but your victory will be louder. Their shame will echo, but your joy will thunder. This is not the end of their story alone. It is the beginning of yours in glory. Stay with me, child, because this moment is not ordinary. Heaven is moving pieces you cannot see. I am aligning doors. I am releasing blessings. I am preparing opportunities. God says the very place where they mocked you will become the very place where you are honored. The very voices that doubted you will be the same voices that witness your breakthrough. You will walk into rooms where your name has already been spoken in favor. My beloved child, let your heart not fear, for this is my word. The exposure of their actions is the proof of my love for you. I will not allow your pain to be wasted. I will not allow your story to end in defeat. God says, I am crowning you with favor. I am wrapping you in strength. I am setting you apart for a destiny greater than what you lost. Remain here until the last word. For your tomorrow has already been written in victory, and nothing can take it away. My beloved child, you are still here, and that is the proof that this word is meant for you. Do not turn away, for heaven is still unfolding what was written in secret long ago. God says, the person who dared to lay their hands on what belonged to you thought they could escape, but the hour has come where truth is louder than their lies. Their mask is cracking, their steps are faltering, and their name is trembling under the weight of divine judgment. Stay until the end, for what I reveal next will strengthen your heart beyond measure. My beloved child, they thought the silence of heaven meant approval, but my silence was preparation. I was giving them space to repent, but they chose to hide deeper. And now the time of hiding is over. God says, the curtains are being pulled back. The lights are shining bright, and the stage of exposure is set. They will not be able to deny it. They will not be able to run. For even their own shadows are testifying against them. Do not skip, for this is the hour where heaven's justice is painted clearly before your eyes. Child, listen carefully. The very thing they tried to bury has become the seed of your rising. God says every attack against you has turned into the soil of your breakthrough. Their betrayal has built the platform of your restoration. Their deceit has become the evidence of your destiny. Do not see this as only their fall. See this as the divine announcement that your season has shifted. The pain that nearly broke you is now becoming the strength that crowns you. My beloved child, I will not let your name remain in the dust. God says, I am lifting you in front of those who doubted. I am restoring you in front of those who mocked. I am blessing you in front of those who betrayed. Their arrest is the trumpet that declares your freedom. Their downfall is the banner that proclaims your victory. Their silence is the moment where your voice will rise like a song that cannot be ignored. Stay with me, for the unfolding is not yet complete. Every delay you endured is being broken. Every loss you carried is being restored. Every shadow that followed you is being burned away by the light of my glory. God says, the story they wrote against you is erased, and my story is being written over your life. You will no longer walk with your head bowed, but with your spirit lifted. You will no longer live in the weight of yesterday, but in the brightness of tomorrow. My child, remain, for what is coming next will leave even you in awe. My beloved child, this is my promise. You will not end in defeat. You will not remain in shame. You will not stay where betrayal left you. God says, I am rewriting your ending into a beginning. I am turning your ashes into beauty. I am exchanging your sorrow for joy. What was stolen will return greater. What was broken will be rebuilt stronger. What was delayed will be delivered faster. Stay until the final word, for your chapter is not ending. Here it is just beginning in glory. My beloved child, stay with me now, for the voice of heaven is not yet finished, and this message is unfolding like waves upon waves. God says, do not look at what has been lost with sorrow. For I am rewriting the script of your life before your very eyes. The person who thought they could walk away with what was yours is now standing in the spotlight of truth. Their hands that once held your portion are trembling. Their lips that once spoke against you are sealed, and their strength that once mocked you is turned into dust. Stay here, for the revelation has not yet reached its highest point. My beloved child, they believed they could steal without being seen, but heaven saw it all. They believed they could bury your name, but I carved your name upon my palm. They believed they could escape judgment, but the heavens have declared their verdict. God says, their fall is not a rumor, it is a decree. Their silence will not be peace, it will be shame. And your rising will not be hidden, it will be undeniable. Do not skip, for this is the hour where your destiny takes shape before the eyes of many. Child, you thought their actions delayed you, but in truth, their actions prepared you. God says, what was stolen has multiplied in the waiting. What was delayed has gathered strength in the silence. What was broken is being rebuilt with gold. The years they thought they wasted in your life are being returned to you in double measure. This is not only about them falling, it is about you ascending. The more their name crumbles, the higher yours will rise. Stay till the end, for this is the revelation that cannot be ignored. My beloved child, when others doubted you, I was watching. When others mocked you, I was writing. When others tried to close doors, I was preparing new ones. God says the arrest of this person is not punishment alone. It is prophecy. It is a sign to the heavens and the earth that I defend my chosen ones. It is proof that I never forget my promises. Their downfall is the evidence of your protection. Their silence is the announcement of your restoration. Do not fear the noise of their collapse, for it is the music of your breakthrough. God says, your story will not end in the shadows. They will end in the shadows. Your story will not remain in sorrow. They will remain in sorrow. You are being lifted into places you never imagined, given favor you never dreamed, crowned with blessings you never expected. What they tried to keep is now being placed into your hands, secured by the seal of heaven itself. My beloved child, remain until the last word, for I am still speaking. God says, the unveiling is not complete. I will show you favor in unexpected places. I will open doors in front of those who once closed them. I will raise your head where once it was bowed low. This is not a season of endings. It is a season of beginnings. The curtain has fallen on their deception, but it has risen on your destiny. My child, hold this word close, for nothing can now stop what I have released into your life. My beloved child, remain here, for the voice of heaven is not silent, and what I am about to reveal carries the weight of destiny. God says, the one who reached out to take what was never theirs has written their own downfall. Their actions that once seemed hidden are now screaming against them. Their pride that once looked unshakable is collapsing like sand in the storm. Stay with me, for this is not the end. It is the divine reversal you have been waiting for. My beloved child, do not think of their betrayal as the end of your story. God says, their betrayal is the stage where I will showcase your restoration. Their greed is the canvas where I will paint your victory. Their downfall is the trumpet that announces your rising. Do not skip. For what I am about to do is not ordinary. It is supernatural. I am preparing to return everything you lost. And I will not only return it, I will increase it until the weight of blessing silences every voice that mocked you. Child, hear me clearly. The shadows that surrounded you are breaking. The tears you carried are being exchanged for joy. The delays that frustrated you are being shattered. God says, I am opening doors you did not even knock on. I am writing favor into places your feet have not yet stepped. I am speaking your name in rooms you have never entered. Stay till the end, For your story is shifting even as these words are spoken. My beloved child, their fall will be a lesson to many, but your rise will be a testimony to all. God says, those who once doubted you will now stand in awe. Those who once whispered against you will now speak of your strength. Those who once turned their faces away will now see the brightness of your light. I will not allow their schemes to define you. I will allow my promises to crown you. This is not punishment alone. It is prophecy fulfilled. My child, do not fear the noise of their collapse, for it is not meant to terrify you. It is meant to free you. God says, the very sound of their chains is the sound of your release. The very evidence of their guilt is the proof of your innocence. The very silence of their voice is the rising of yours. You will walk freely. You will speak boldly. You will live abundantly because heaven has overturned every plan against you. My beloved child, remain until the final word, for I am still working. God says, the story will not end with their shame. It will continue with your glory. I will give you peace where you had sorrow, abundance where you had lack, laughter where you had pain. The season of being overlooked is finished. The season of being honored has begun. My child, hold fast, for what is unfolding now will be remembered for generations as the moment when heaven itself rose to defend you. My beloved child, the voice of heaven has not ceased, and you must remain, for the river of truth is still flowing toward you. God says, every hidden deed is coming into the light. Every stolen portion is returning. And every shadow that followed you is breaking apart. The one who thought they could take and never be caught is standing on the edge of their own collapse. Their name, once spoken with confidence, is now trembling under the weight of exposure. Stay here, for this moment is about more than their fall. It is about your rise. My beloved child, do not look at their downfall with fear, but with understanding. God says, this is the proof that I was watching all along. I counted every injustice. I recorded every betrayal. I measured every tear. And now the scales are balanced. Their time of pretending has ended. Their pride is turned to dust. Their strength is melted away, and their laughter has become silence. Do not skip, for you are standing inside the moment where heaven rewrites your story. Child, listen closely. Their ending is your beginning. Their silence is your song. Their captivity is your freedom. God says, the very stage they used to shame you is the stage I will now use to exalt you. The very voice they raised against you will become the evidence of your vindication. The very ground they tried to bury you in is becoming the soil of your growth. This is not coincidence. It is destiny unfolding. A beloved child, you thought you were forgotten, but I was preparing you. You thought you were delayed, but I was aligning you. You thought you were alone, but my angels stood guard around you. God says the very act of their arrest is not just their ending. It is the announcement of your restoration. Doors are opening before you. Blessings are rushing toward you. And your name is being spoken in honor where once it was whispered in doubt. Stay here, for the unfolding is not finished. God says, I am giving you beauty for ashes, strength for sorrow, honor for shame. I am lifting you into places you never imagined. Placing crowns where there were chains and writing songs of joy where there were tears. The weight of what was stolen is no match for the abundance I am releasing. The story of your pain is transforming into the testimony of your rising. My beloved child, hold this word tightly. Your destiny cannot be stolen. Your promise cannot be erased. Your inheritance cannot be touched. God says, I am sealing you with favor, wrapping you in grace, surrounding you with protection. Their fall is not your victory alone. It is my declaration to the world that you are chosen. You are defended. You are mine. Stay till the very end. For your life is stepping into the brightness of a chapter no hand can ever close again. My beloved child, do not move away now. For heaven is still speaking, and this word is alive with power. God says what you are witnessing is not the collapse of a person alone. It is the breaking of every chain that tried to bind you. The one who thought they could walk boldly with what was never theirs is now trembling before the weight of truth. Their name is shaking. Their plans are crumbling. Their strength is fading. Stay until the end, for this revelation carries the turning of your story. My beloved child, when they laughed at your pain, I was watching. When they whispered lies in secret, I was listening. God says, I kept silent for a time, but silence was not absence. It was strategy. I was gathering the evidence. I was preparing the moment. I was aligning the hour. And now the hour has come. Their hands are empty. Their mouth is silent. And their pride is ashes. Do not skip, for this moment is more than their fall. It is your rising. Child, hear me clearly. The very place where you were mocked will be the place where you are honored. The very ground where you cried will be the ground where you will dance. The very people who doubted you will be the same who witness your restoration. God says, I am not just removing their power, I am restoring yours. I am not just closing their doors, I am opening yours. I am not just exposing them, I am exalting you. Stay close, for the story is not finished yet. My beloved child, their arrest is not only a verdict, it is a prophecy. God says, it is the sign that no one can touch what I have marked as yours. It is the announcement that your name will not be buried but lifted. It is the proof that your inheritance is secure, your destiny unshakable, and your tomorrow brighter than your past. Their downfall is loud, but your breakthrough will roar louder. Their silence is heavy, but your joy will thunder stronger. Stay here, for heaven is moving pieces you cannot see. God says, I am aligning connections. I am bringing favor. I am preparing tables in places you never imagined. The very seat you thought was denied will be reserved with your name. The very blessing you thought was lost will arrive multiplied. The very future you thought delayed will unfold faster than you expected. This is not a season of waiting. It is a season of winning. My beloved child, let this be sealed in your spirit. No betrayal can erase your destiny. No theft can stop your blessing. No shadow can cover your light. God says, I am lifting you higher than the reach of your enemies. I am crowning you with favor that no hand can remove. I am writing your story in glory that no lie can rewrite. Remain until the final word, for the story of pain is closing and the story of promise is beginning. My child, what is coming next will not only surprise others, it will surprise even you. My beloved child, stay here, for heaven is still opening pages of truth that have never been shown before. God says, what you are seeing is not only a fall, it is a shift of power, a transfer of destiny, a release of what was delayed. The one who thought they could walk freely after taking what belonged to you is now standing before the courts of heaven. Their name is shaking, their foundation is crumbling, and their time is over. Do not skip, for this message carries the breath of your restoration. My beloved child, I watched as they schemed. I heard as they whispered. I saw as they tried to cover their tracks. They believed the silence of man meant the silence of God. But God says, my silence was not weakness, it was wisdom. I was watching, I was recording, I was preparing, and now the time of preparation has ended. The time of exposure has begun. Their deeds are shouting against them, their shadows are testifying, and their hands are empty before the world. Stay until the end, because the story has only just begun to turn in your favor. Child, listen closely. Their ending is your beginning. Their silence is your sound. Their downfall is your rising. God says, I will use their collapse as the evidence of your strength. I will use their shame as the backdrop of your glory. I will use their ending as the prophecy of your new chapter. The very place they mocked you is the place you will be honored. The very ground where you cried is the ground where you will be crowned. My beloved child, You thought the years were wasted, but I was storing them. You thought your prayers were unanswered, but I was building the answer. You thought you were alone, but I surrounded you with angels. God says their arrest is not only a punishment, it is a public announcement that heaven defends you. It is the sign that what they touched is being returned. It is the proof that your inheritance is safe, your destiny unstoppable, your tomorrow secured. Stay, child, for the unfolding is still moving.